Good day, STEM students. So today we're going to discuss about the trigonometric functions. Okay, so let's start. So here are the 6 trigonometric functions. So we have the sine, the cosine, the tangent, the cosecant, the secant, and the cotangent. And here's also the shortcut for the uh, 6 trigonometric functions. So we have the sine as sin. Remember class that in trigonometric function, we can read this as sine, not sin. Okay? So we have sine, cos, tan, CSC, sec, and then the cotangent. Okay? So let us discuss the equivalent value of the 6 trigonometric function. So let's start with the sine theta. Okay? So remember, class, if you still remember the equivalent value of the sine, cosine, and tangent, you can easily understand these functions, okay? So the first given is the sine theta. Remember that sine theta is equal to opposite over hypotenuse. If you still remember the so, okay? That is so. S is for sine, O is for opposite, and H is for hypotenuse. So, sine theta is equal to opposite over hypotenuse. And for the cosine, we have ka. Ka is for cosine, A is for adjacent, and H is for hypotenuse. And the other one is the tangent. Tangent is the TOA. Okay? TOA, T is for tan, O is for opposite, and then A is for adjacent. So again, remember the SOHCAHTOA para hindi kayo mahirapan uh, mag-solve ng 6 trigonometric function. So we have the SOHCAHTOA. Okay? And then the last three, we have the cosecant. Okay? Cosecant is equal to hypotenuse over opposite. Ma'am, how do we easily remember the cosecant? Class, remember that cosecant is the inverse of sine theta. Okay? Again, the cosecant is the inverse of sine theta. That's why from opposite over hypotenuse, we have hypotenuse over opposite. Kinuha nyo lang yung reciprocal nung sa sine. Kasi nga inverse siya. Okay? And for the second, inverse naman siya ng cosine. So, from adjacent over hypotenuse, in second naman, we have hypotenuse over adjacent. Since that is the inverse of cosine. Okay? And for the cotangent, ang cotangent naman is the inverse of tangent theta. And that is equal to adjacent over opposite. So, from opposite over adjacent, in cotangent, we have adjacent over opposite. Ma'am, paano naman mabilis matandaan si cosecant, secant, and cotangent? Just like in sine, cosine, tangent. So, in sine, cosine, tangent, we have SOHCAHTOA. But in cosecant, secant, and cotangent, of course, just use po the cho, as in choco, cho, sha, and cow. Okay? So, we have SOHCAHTOA, cho, sha, cow. SOHCAHTOA, cho, sha, cow. Okay? Remember this 6 shortcut for the trigonometric function. Okay po? So, let us explain po. So, we have the example of the unit circle here. And we already have the sample of the given angle. So, for example, we have the given angle here. Okay? And remember, class, that this side, itong dinodrawing ko, representing what? Yeah, that is representing the y. Okay? Or the opposite of this angle. Okay? Y is also the opposite of this angle. And if this is the opposite, ano naman tawag natin dito sa part na to? Yeah, that is the adjacent. And adjacent is also known as the x-axis. Diba? Ito lagi yung x. Okay? So, ito yung nagre-represent sa kanya, itong broken line na to. That's why you need to find the coordinates of this given. And of course, this one, the longest leg is our hypotenuse. And that is equal to 1. Okay? Now, my question is, what is the other equivalent of sine theta? 'Di ba ang sine theta natin a while ago is opposite over hypotenuse. So, remember class that opposite is also known as our y-axis. 'Di ba siya yung nagre-represent kay y. Over, our hypotenuse is equal to what? That is equal to 1. So, therefore, sine theta is also known as what? Yeah, that is also known as y. Okay? Sine theta is also equal to y. Okay? Okay. Next, how about naman to our cosine theta? Class, remember, cosine theta is equal to ka. Ka. Cosine equals adjacent over hypotenuse. Adjacent over hypotenuse. And what is the equivalent of our adjacent? Yes, adjacent is also known as our x. Okay? Over, what is our hypotenuse? Yes, that is 1. So, therefore, class, cosine is also known as x. Yeah, that is also known as x. Why? We need to divide x by 1 and we got x. Okay po? So, disregard na natin yung 1 since that is a denominator. Now, for the tangent theta, okay, for the tangent theta, what is the tangent theta? That is equivalent to opposite over adjacent. So, what is our opposite? Yeah, that is equal to y over, ang adjacent natin is x. So, we have y over x. So, therefore, the tangent theta is also equal to y over x. Okay po? Now, proceed tayo sa last three trigonometric function. We have the cosecant, secant, and the cotangent. Class, remember that the inverse of cosecant is the sine. So, therefore, we are going to get the reciprocal lang of sine. What is the equivalent of sine? That is equal to y. So, what is the reciprocal of y? That is equal to, yeah, that is 1 over y. Okay? And next, how about the secant? Class, remember that secant is the inverse of cosine. So, what is the reciprocal of x? Yeah, that is 1 over x. Okay? And the last function is the cotangent. And the cotangent naman is the inverse of tangent. So, therefore, the reciprocal of the y over x is, baliktad nyo lang, that is x over y. Okay po? So, let's have an example po. Let us use this 6 trigonometric function and let us apply it to our given. Okay? So, here's our first example. Okay? So, all you have to do is to find the 6 trigonometric functions of 90 degree. So, we have the theta of 90 degree. So, paano po ma'am namin i-apply yung 6 trigonometric function in this given degree? Class, do you still remember the coordinates of 90 degree? Okay, you are going to give first or determine the you're going to determine first the coordinates of 90 degree. And what is the coordinates of 90 degree? Remember class that 90 degree is a right angle. So kung may right angle tayo, therefore 90 degree can be located at what? At y-axis. So therefore, the coordinates of 90 degree is, yeah, that is 0 and 1. Now, let us determine and find the 6 trigonometric function of 90 degree. Okay? So, paano po, ma'am? Class, remember that 0 and 1 is our x and y, right? So, therefore, the value of sine 90 degree is what? Remember that sine is equivalent to y. So, therefore, sine 90 degree is equal to 1. Right? Ganun lang kabilis. How about the cosine naman? Oh, what is our cosine? Class, remember that cosine is equal to x. And what is our x? That is 0. Yeah, that is 0. Next, how about our tangent 90 degree? Oh, class, remember that tangent 90 degree is equal to y over x. Okay, that is y over x. And our y is equal to 1. Our x is equal to 0. So, therefore, tangent 90 degrees is equal to what? 1 or 0? Yeah, that is undefined. Not 1, not 0, but undefined. Ma'am, bakit po undefined? Class, any number that divide by 0, the answer is always undefined. Okay? Basta ang denominator ay 0, automatic that is undefined. Okay po? Next, how about the cosecant 90? Class, remember that is the inverse of sine. So, if our sine is 1, okay, 1 over 1 is our y. Diba? That is 1 over y. So, 1 over 1, that is 1 pa din. Okay? Next, for the secant 90 degree, that is the inverse naman of cosine, which is 1 over x. So, our x is 0. 1 over 0. O class, that is undefined pa din. Okay? That is undefined. Next po, for the cotangent 90 degree, that is equal to what? O cotangent is equal to x over y. What is our x? That is 0 over 1. The answer is, yes, the answer is 0. Ma'am, but 0? Class, if the numerator naman is 0, as long as our denominator is not 0, therefore, the answer is always 0. So, yan lang po yung answer for the 6 trigonometric functions of 90 degree. Okay? So, another example tayo. So, here's another example. So, this is our example number 2. So, we are going to find again the 6 trigonometric functions naman of 30 degree. So, remember class, this is not a quadrantal angle. Yung 90 degree kasi is a quadrantal angle. Now, we have the special angle naman po. Okay? So, of course, we have the theta is equal to 30 degree. So, what is the coordinates of 30 degree? Remember class, all you have to do is to determine first the coordinates. Okay, so we have the 30 degree, right? So we have the 30 degree. So assuming lang, so assuming na this is 30 degree. So what is the opposite of 30 degree? Yeah, that is 1/2. What is the adjacent? Yeah, that is square root of 3 over 2. And the hypotenuse is 1. So, therefore, our coordinates for 30 degree is correct. That is square root of 3 over 2 and 1/2. Pareho pong positive since nasa first quadrant siya. Okay? So, now, let us find the 6 trigonometric function using the coordinates. Class, remember that this is our x and this is our y. So, meaning, yung sine at yung cosine, mabilis lang makuha. So, what is our sine? Yeah, that is 1/2. What is our cosine? Of course, that is square root of 3 over 2. Now, dito tayo kay tangent magkakatalo. What is the equivalent value of our tangent theta? Class, remember that tangent is equal to y over x. So, therefore, syempre, substitute lang natin yung value ng y. What is our y? That is 1/2. Divided by, what is our cosine or our x? That is square root of 3 over 2. So, class, according to the rule of dividing fractions, we need to remain the numerator, change the operation from division to multiplication, and then get the reciprocal of our denominator. So, meaning, we're going to rewrite lang the numerator, change the division into multiplication, and then get the reciprocal of this denominator. So, we have 2 over the square root of 3. Okay? And then, proceed na tayo. According to the rule, if we're going to multiply the fractions, of course, multiply numerator to numerator and then denominator to denominator. Now, of course, we need to eliminate muna. Okay? Let us eliminate this 1 kasi parehong 2. Cross elimination. They are both divisible by 2, so therefore, this will become 1 and this will become 1. So, therefore, multiply na natin. 1 times 1, we have 1 over 1 times square root of 3. Yeah, that is square root of 3. Now, is this our final answer? Yes, that's not our final answer because according to the rule, we don't accept the denominator with the radical sign. So, how to eliminate the radical sign? Of course, multiply both sides by square root of 3. Okay? Let us multiply both sides by square root of 3. So, meaning class, kung ano yung may radical sign, doon nyo lang lagi i-multiply. Okay? So, let us multiply po para lang ma-eliminate yung radical ha. So, we have square root of 3 over 3. Ma'am, bakit naging 3? Class, square root of 3 times square root of 3 is square root of 9. Right? And what is the square root of 9? That is 3. Wala nang square root yon. Okay? So, therefore, tangent 30 degree is equal to square root of 3 over 3 po. Okay? Next, proceed naman tayo kay cosecant. Okay, how to find the function or the value of our cosecant 30 degree? Of course, syempre, kunin nyo lang yung inverse ng cosecant, which is the sine. So, kunin nyo lang yung reciprocal niya. What is the reciprocal of 1 over 2? Yeah, that is 2. So, therefore, cosecant 30 degrees equal to 2. Ganun lang kabilis. Diba? For the second naman, inverse naman ng cosine. What is the inverse of this cosine? So, syempre, write natin dito. So, the inverse, yung reciprocal niya, we have 2 over square root of 3. Kaso may radical sign yung denominator. So, let us multiply this 2 square root of 3. Both side ha. So, therefore, hindi nyo pwedeng i-eliminate yan, class, kasi nag-multiply kayo both side kay square root of 3. Okay, ibang case yan. Kasi we need to rationalize. So, this will become 2 square root of 3 over, of course, square root of 3 times square root of 3 is 3. So, therefore, we have 2 square root of 3 over 3. Okay? Next, okay, last given. For the cotangent, of course, what is the reciprocal of this one? Since siya ay inverse ng cotangent, so we have 3 over square root of 3. Okay, so again, we have the radical sign, so therefore, we're going to multiply both sides by square root of 3. So, we got 3 square root of 3 over 3. Now, may parehong 3, so eliminate lang natin yan. So, therefore, ang sagot na natin ay square root of 3 lang. Okay, so therefore, our cotangent 30 degree is square root of 3. Okay, did you get it? Okay, times up ba? Times up. Thumbs up, hindi times up. Thumbs up po ba? Thumbs up kayo pag naintindihan. Okay? So, next example tayo. So, here's our last example. Okay? This is our example number 3. So, you are going to find the 6 trigonometric functions of negative 45. Okay, class, napakadali nito. Negative 45. 45, 45, 90. So, ibig sabihin, same lang sila ng value, magkaiba lang ng sign. Okay? Same ng given, pero magkaiba ng sign. Hindi pala value kasi negative is different from positive. Okay? So, we have theta is equal to negative 45. So, class, negative. So, therefore, ang ikot ay clockwise. So, for example, we are going to graph the negative 45. Okay? So, syempre, negative yan na andito siya. So, ano ang kanyang reference? Syempre, 45 pa din yon. So, if that is 45, ano yung naandito? That is yes, that is negative class, that is the y-axis. So, that is negative square root of 2 over 2. And how about this part? Ano naman to? Class, nasa kanan. So, therefore, yan ay positive. So, we have square root of 2 over 2. So, therefore, what is our coordinates? So, our coordinates is, that is square root of 2 over 2 and negative square root of 2 over 2. So, we already have the coordinates, so we can now find the 6 trigonometric functions. So, start tayo kay diba? Napakadali ng sign. Ibibigay nyo lang yung value ng y natin. What is the value of our y? So, that is negative square root of 2 over 2. Diba? This is our y, this is our x. Okay po? And for the cosine, of course, that is square root of 2 over 2. And how about the tangent? Class, Di ba, ang tangent, that is y over x. So, we have negative square root of 2 over 2 over square root of 2 over 2. Class, again, according to the rule, remain lang po si numerator. So, we have negative square root of 2 over 2 times 2 over square root of 2. Positive po yon ha. Itong isa negative. So, class, syempre, let us eliminate muna before we multiply. So, eliminate nyo to, eliminate nyo to. Aba, eliminate din natin to kasi parehong square root of 2. Pero, anong natira dito? We have 1, 1, 1, and 1. So, class, we have negative here ha. So, negative 1 times 1, that is negative 1. Over class, positive 1 times positive 1 is 1. So, therefore, to simplify this answer, we have negative 1. So, therefore, our tangent is negative 1. Okay po? Now, how about our cosecant theta? Okay? Ano naman ang cosecant natin? Ako, papaano yan? Class, syempre, you are going to get lang the what? You're going to get the reciprocal lang of our sine theta. Okay? So, ano po ang reciprocal ng ating sine theta? So, we have, di ba, that is negative square root of 2 over 2. So, pwedeng nasa gitna pa rin siya, yung negative, we have 2 square root over square root of 2. So, let us multiply both side by square root of 2 to eliminate the radical. So, we got negative 2 square root of 2 over, square root of 2 times square root of 2, that is 2. So, let us eliminate lang po this one, kasi para silang 2. So, therefore, we have negative square root of 2. And that is our cosecant. Okay? Class, how about for the second? Class, diba? That is the inverse of cosine. And as you can see, class, si cosine ay parehas lang ni sine, pero may negative lang. So, therefore, syempre, analyze lang, logic. So, therefore, our second is square root of 2 lang. Kasi inalis nyo lang yung negative, pero same process pa din sila. Okay? So, ibig sabihin, class, all you have to do is to remove lang all the negative. Yun at yun pa din yan. Ayan, nag-remove lang ako ng negative. So, square root of 2 pa din yan. Okay? And for the cotangent, class, that is x over y. And our x is square root of, that is square root of 2 over 2. Over, our y naman is, negative square root of 2 over 2. Class, anong gagawin natin dyan? Ganon lang din. Same lang ng ginawa natin kay tangent kanina. So, therefore, our answer here is negative 1 pa din po. Okay? So, did you get it? If you get this, example number 3, kindly thumbs up po. Okay? So, to easily understood po this given, of course, syempre, meron akong pa-activity sa inyo. Try this on your notebook. Find the 6th trigonometric function of 5 pi over 4, and that is equivalent to 225 degree. Okay? All you have to do is to find the 6 trigonometric functions, but all you have to do is to give first the coordinates. Okay? So, try this, class, and we're going to check that. Okay? Thank you so much. Goodbye.